So I kind of realized something. Okay, maybe it's not really a realization, but I just like one thing I thought about, especially if you saw the previous video. I've been trying to think of ways I can battle with procrastination and consistency and stuff because it's like a major problem I face now. Start something today, 3 days later, you just stop. Or you do it today, don't do it tomorrow, do it today, don't do it tomorrow, do it today, don't do it for like 7 days, do it again, then forget it for like the rest of the year. So I've been thinking of ways to kind of counteract that, and one of the ways usually feel like is to just start with what you have. I've said that quite a lot now. But even more than just starting with what you have is to kind of start with almost like the flow of things. So the best way I will explain it is, so if you have been following my story recently, you will know that I'm owing school fees and all that right now. Which, like I said, I'm like, so if you've been following my story recently, you know that I'm kind of like a massive financial problem. If you want to know the full story, go and watch the previous videos. I'll upload them. I've uploaded a few of them and I'll keep uploading. But I have all these financial problems I want to solve. So and I thought about it that the goal. In fact, I'll just say break it all down. So the goal, I need to make 60,000 naira, which is just about $60. Which, when I say it sounds very shameful. But because I live in Nigeria, $60 is like significant. Yeah, it's not too significant, but it's pretty significant. Significant enough for it to be your school fees. So basically, I need to make this money back. I need to make 60k. So I thought about it that how can I make 60k? That's 60,000 naira, $60, whatever. Let's just say 60k naira, or let's say $60. No, let's use naira. Let's use naira. So I need to make this 60k. So the time I started to want to make this money, like I have to make this money, so it was November. So the first option, there are many options that came in my mind, but the first one I thought I could consider getting a job. Actually, I thought of going to get a job, but to me the problem with getting a job was just like they are probably going to pay in Nigeria, I think minimum wage now is like 30,000 naira. So, and first of all, because I'm still a student, I still go to school and stuff, I can't like just get a full-time job. So except I'm going to find a way to be juggling classes and all that. But let's just say, let's just want to assume I get a full-time job. So let's say I get a full-time job, 8 hours. So 8 hours every day, 9 to 5, 8 to 4, whatever. Let's assume miraculously I just magically found a way to like still do it along. Oh no, let's not forget that. Let's say I get a part-time job. That's more realistic, right? So I get a part-time job. So minimum wage here in Nigeria for full-time is 30k. So part-time would that be 15k. So that's 15,000 naira, which is very, very sad to be like, wow. That's almost like poverty, especially now that things are expensive like crazy. I wonder what they survive. Well, let's say I get like part-time minimum wage type of job, because as of right now those are like the only type of jobs like you are, or at least I'm eligible to get. If you don't have certifications, you don't really have skills, stuff like that. So 15k. So let's say part-time, full-time job will be 8 hours, so part-time should be 4 hours. So let's just assume. So 4 hours every single day. Let's say 4 to 8 p.m. That's when the work is. 4 hours every day, and they pay me 15k at the end of the month. That's after 30 days. So let's assume, just because things are expensive, like you are going to have to pay for life and stuff. Like it's just part of life. Let's assume I'm able to save 5,000 naira. So 10k is just goes to expenses. Maybe I buy something stupid, but at the end, if you won't think about it, bro, like it's just not enough. So let's just say, even though it's barely enough, I managed to save 5k. So 5k every single month. So that was November, December, January, February, March, April. So that's 6 months now. November, December, January, February, March, April. Let's say 5 months. November, December, January, February, March. Okay, let's just say 6 months. So 6 months, and I save 5k every month. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's 30k. So let's assume I've been working the job since then. So I've been able to save 30k, but like I said, I need 60k, and that's taking me 6 months to save this 30k. So the problem, the thing I used to feel, the reason why I didn't get the job was, I thought like, what if instead of those 4 hours, I go and use it to slave away at some stupid minimum wage job, like maybe stocking shelves or packing sand or something like that, something of that nature. What if I put those 4 hours into making YouTube videos? If I put those 4 hours into making YouTube videos, or even any online business in general, or I'm mostly interested in YouTube. If I put 4 hours every single day into making YouTube videos, even just for 30 days, the result is going to be crazy. Imagine not doing that for 6 months. Like you and I just we can obviously bet that we'll make significantly more than 30k. So let's assume I just make videos like this. Like this channel, I don't really have any intention to monetize it or make money. But let's assume I just kept making videos like this, with poor editing and everything. But I just spent 4 hours every day making these types of videos. If I'm going to use 4 hours to make this type of videos, I could probably make 10 of it. Because I could record each one for 10 minutes. Let's just say I could make 10 videos. So let's say, and let's just be realistic. So let's say I upload five videos every day. I make 10, upload 5. So the next day I make another 10. So maybe 1 or 2 days I'm not able to record. I have a backlog of content. So let's assume I'm uploading 5 of these videos every single day. That's those same 4 hours that I was supposed to be using to work in a job, I'm not using to make this type of videos. Obviously, the first month maybe I might not make money, but there's a very, very, very high chance. And also, let's assume at the end of every single video, I give a call to action. So, by the way, if you want to learn how to stop procrastination, click in the link in the description, and I, link an audio, an ebook, or a course, or a community, or a coaching course, whatever products, whatever thing I'm selling. And I upload 5 videos every single day for 6 months. There's a very, very, very high chance that I'll make significantly more than $30 or 30,000 naira. There's a very, very, very high chance. Let's assume I will make 100k. Let's say I'll make 100,000. So $100 or 100. Let's just say. So 100,000 naira. So you can see the first level, it's 30k, just slaving away at some job. You can now see if I now just do this channel that I barely edit, I just talk about random things, I can make up to 100. So I now thought about it. What if we now make it better? What if instead of spending those 4 hours just making random videos like this, what if we actually start to make high quality videos, and rather than just high quality videos, we do faceless channel, because faceless channel you can scale, you can automate it, whatever. And rather than just any faceless channel, we'll go and target the finance niche where the CPM is the highest, and affiliate offers and stuff. Since you can sell them for a lot of money. So those same 4 hours now, and I did it again, just like I said, for 6 months. Maybe this time I'll probably have made let's say $2,000. Let's say $1,000 just to make it masses. So let's say I would have made $1,000, which would be 1 million naira, which is just crazy. But we almost see the jump from 30, and we can even keep scaling. You can say, instead of doing faceless channel, let me do forex or crypto or coding or whichever other thing is out there. But to me, I'm more interested in making videos and stuff. So let's say faceless channel being the peak of it. So we can see that just those same 4 hours, instead of it to be just living away at a job, converted to making faceless videos is 1000x the results. I basically make 1000x. I make $1,000. Why? I just make $30. So that now became my mindset. It's almost you get more bang for your buck. You get more out of each step you take. So another example I'll use is just on a planet. When you walk on Earth, none in Earth here, you just walk a normal average distance, right? But if you go to the moon and you take that same step, let's say Earth, when you walk, you reach here. The moon, you might reach here. And if you go to Jupiter, you might just move here. And if you go to maybe Mars, you might fly here. So the step is the same, but just because of the terrain, the distance, how far you can go is different. So that now became my mindset. So I now thought okay, so instead of making just going to get some random job or just making random videos like this, why don't I actually do this faceless channel, faceless finance channel, with high quality editing and everything. So that's now the new goal, the new plan, right? But that's now also where the same problem now still stems from, because now to create this faceless channel, this high quality faceless finance channel, it's going to take a lot. There's going to be a lot of work, a lot of it's just harder. Like for example, even though working a job obviously is hard, but if you think about it, working a job is easier than doing your own thing. And the reason why is because like there's a boss telling you what to do. Like you kind of just know what to do. It's obvious, and you like obviously like I'm saying, it could be nuanced or whatever. But to some degree, at least I have a little bit of experience. Not like it's not necessarily like it's easier in terms of the hard work. It's kind of just easier psychologically, just knowing that you almost have a purpose. Because so many people will be like, "Oh, I want to quit my job. I want to quit my job." But yes, once they don't have a job or something, they almost feel like lost and stuff. So just the fact that you have somewhere you go every day, and you have your boss that tells you do this, and maybe you probably have nice co-workers, and the work environment is not that bad. So like the job is kind of easier. So that takes very little effort. But what's now even easier than the job is this one. Just making these random videos and talking about whatever I want. So still takes effort, but like significantly less. Like let's say this. Let's say the job takes the least effort, and this one takes a little more effort, because even though it's easy to make these videos, I still have to like be uploading and be on time and not procrastinate and stuff. Then now this one is now at this maximum level of effort where I have to like make really high quality videos, good videos. So the thing is now like the new problem that's now created itself was not procrastinating on this thing. Because to do this one, to get this one to work, like there's so much friction involved. Like first of all, you have to research the video topic as for search channels. So you have to first go and do some massive research. So find out the video titles that are relevant and stuff. And after that, you have to make the thumbnail, and the thumbnail you have to make it very catchy and flashy and stuff. And after that, you have to write the script, and the script you have to make it very engaging, very flashy, whatever. And after that, you have to read it. You have to now read the script out. Except you go and find like some AI voice to it. And if you're going to find the AI voice, you have to pay for the AI, because if you use some stupid AI service, like YouTube will not monetize you. But if you use like a proper AI service, like you have to pay for it. Or if you use your voice, you have to actually like read through this thing and read it properly. And as you read it, you have to know and read it like a bot. You have to read it properly, like read it and make it engaging. Then after that, you now have to edit it. You now have to now take that voiceover and edit it with stock footage and stuff. After you edit it, the editing, you have to add like cuts and animations and captions and all these little things. And after maybe you add a little bit of music, add all this stuff, and before you now finally export the video and upload it and add like a title again and all that. So you just see like how harder it is. Like there's just so much friction. But the problem now is like I'm not procrastinating on this one. So it's not like I never start this one because of how hard it is. But at the same time, I never do any of these other low level ones. These ones I feel like they are too low, because I feel like there's a better opportunity. It's just like, why would I take one step here on Earth and just cover this distance, when if I go to Mars and take that same step, I'll cover like 5 steps. But the problem is, going to Mars takes a lot of time. So I never go to Mars, and on Earth I never just take this step. So I'm not just stuck in the middle. So that's kind of just like where I've been. And it's one of the reasons why I found myself procrastinating a lot. So like I've not really found the answer yet. But I'm just wondering like which is actually better. Because it sounds theoretically better to go for this one, because this one has like the best everything you want. The plenty money is here. Like if you make obviously it's no answer or whatever. But just in summary, if you make the useless finance videos and stuff, you make the most money. And if you just go and work the crappy job, you make the least money. Or let's remove the job out of the equation. You just make the random videos like this, you make the least money. But you never make the finance videos because they take a lot of efforts to do. And you don't make the random videos because you feel like it's not good enough. So you are not just in this middle where you just basically do nothing. So I'm just wondering, is it not better to just kind of make the random videos, even though obviously you're not like at your peak where you want to be? Or is it not better to just do this one so you can just like at least get motion rather than just being static and stagnant? So like I said before, I don't really know. I'm still trying to figure this shit out. It's something I've just been thinking of a lot about recently, like which is actually better. Is it better to just try to discipline yourself and all that, and let's just grind on this one? But the thing is that We have tried that a lot. It's just like, is it better to do 100 push-ups, or no, let's say 1,000 push-ups, because 1,000 push-ups is actually going to get you the muscles, or 10 push-ups. But it seems that 1,000 push-ups definitely, like, if you want to get jacked as fast as possible, if you do 1,000 push-ups every single day, bro, I don't care the type of body type you have, I don't care what the fuck you're eating. You might not be the biggest person, but you look significantly bigger than you are right now. Your body shape is going to look significantly better. At least for 90% of people. 90% of people, they just start doing 1,000 push-ups every single day. It doesn't matter how skinny you are, it doesn't matter which kind of genetics you have, it doesn't matter the type of food you're eating. For most people, they're going to look significantly muscular. So it's like, so the idea is to do the 1,000 push-ups, but 1,000 push-ups. Do you even know what's 1,000 push-ups? If you are someone that does push-ups fairly consistently, you know, like, that's a lot of push-ups. So the thing is that you don't now do that one because 1,000, like, is too big. But at the same time, you don't also do the 10 push-ups because you feel like, oh, 10 push-ups will not give me muscle. So you're just in this weird place where you just do no push-up at all and you get no muscle. So I'm just wondering, like, is it not better to just do the 10 push-ups, and even though you get little muscle, but at least you do the 10 push-ups, than to want to do the 1,000, but because of how big it is and how easy it is to procrastinate and how hard it will be to reach the top, you just don't do it at all. Like, that's just my thought process, like I said earlier. That's just the thing that's been confusing me the most. But I feel like the route I'm thinking of taking is to just do the 10 push-ups. Then along the way, I can now level it up. So eventually I'm not doing, the 1,000. And that leveling up process might not just happen overnight. That leveling up process might not happen immediately. But I feel like that might be the route I will just end up taking. That might be what I will just end up doing. Yes. And the thing that I'll just end up doing, maybe because in terms of faceless channel, maybe I might not, because this channel, like I said, I don't really, like, I could, make money and stuff, but I don't know, I just don't necessarily want to, try to use this channel to make money, at least for now. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm never going to, like, in the future I could come up with the product and sell it to you. If you find it valuable, you buy it. If you don't find it valuable, then just don't buy. But at least for now, I just want to make random videos that come to my head and I feel like making. So maybe the faceless channel, instead of going to do like some crazy script research and stuff, you just do basic, like, you just write basic script. Like, instead of sitting down to write, all these scripts, like a detailed, super engaging script, you just write like a very simple script, or you just write like 5 bullet points and you literally just freestyle. Because I noticed that I just prefer speaking like this than right. I love writing as well. Like, I'm still a fan of writing, but like, in terms of friction for me, I feel like speaking has less friction because I just have to talk, just have to speak. But writing, like, there's a lot of friction, especially when you look at that blank page, that cursor that is always like blinking, or the blank page when you hold your pen. Like, there's just a lot of friction, a lot of like daunting, like a lot of things that are preventing you from starting. But for me, speaking is just easy. So what if I just take my phone and just talk into the mic? I'll just maybe write like 5 bullet points, so I'll just have an idea of what I'm talking about, and just write important things I need to remember, and just randomly talk into the mic. Like, obviously that's not as high quality as writing the super engaged scripts with like good hook and a good call to action and a good body and very good perfect storytelling and everything. But it's better than just doing nothing, because if you keep aspiring to write the good scripts and make the perfect video and stuff, you're just not going to make that. So I don't know, that's just what I think for now. So let me know if you found this useful, as if anybody even watches this shit. Yeah, see you later.